All right, if you guys follow me and you know a little bit about my story, you know that I'm very grateful to be here. I had a heart transplant 2018, passed away 5 times, flatline, and people often ask me, why do you think the good Lord spared you, CT, out of all these people waiting on the transplant list that didn't make it and passed away before they got their heart? Why do you think the good Lord spared you? And I tell them all the time that it's not because I'm anything special, not because of anything that I did to deserve it. I definitely don't deserve it. Definitely don't deserve to be here. But I think one of the reasons is I think He left me here to try to help other people as much as I can. Yeah. And I think I take that very seriously, and I want to do everything I can to help others because I've been given so much.
Absolutely.
And when I say much, I ain't talking about money. I ain't talking about money. I ain't got a whole lot of that. But I've been given so much. I've been given an extra chance at life.
Yes.
And life, I mean, you can't buy that.
Absolutely.
You can't buy it. I don't give a damn if you're a billionaire. You can't buy 1 second.
When your time is up, it's
up. Dean, that's right. But you cannot buy no life. Yeah. So when I say I've been given much, I'm talking about being here, still living, still above ground, my set still continues. That's what I'm talking about. I've been given a whole lot, so I gotta try to do what I can to help other people. And today, I'm so happy today to have my brother Dean Chapman, bodybuilder, legendary bodybuilder, competed with me back in the day and tore my ass up and a whole bunch of other people. I believe in the early 80s, 82, somewhere around 84, somewhere
84.
84,
I think that was the
1984.
AAU Mr. Los Angeles.
AAU Mr. Los Angeles. You get to see a little throwback video. It might be a little fuzzy, but you'll know who it is. We both had hair back then. But I mean, Dean was tearing them up. What you tell the guys about their girlfriend, Dean?
I used to tell them, don't bring your wife to this. If you're gonna bring your girlfriend, don't bring your wife.
Yeah, don't bring your wife.
Once you come on stage, she may want to, come this way.
She might go home with somebody else.
We talk, we talk trash.
Oh yeah.
We talk so much trash in the back.
Much, yes. Big. That's part of it. Had
a ball.
Had a whole bunch of fun back in the days, because that's what we man was trained for, to get them girls. So anyway. The reason for the video, I'm gonna tell you guys the reason for the video. Now, during this pandemic, this COVID situation, it have hit a lot of small businesses extremely hard.
Absolutely.
And my own, no exception, my gym was closed down. It hit the small businessman extremely hard, and a lot of them are closing up and won't ever open again. And the government does not, contrary to popular belief, the government does not see or get funds out to help these small businesses. Mine also, the stimulus misses some of the small businesses that your neighborhood business, your friend. Dean Chapman is a friend of mine. For over almost 40 years, we've been friends, and I believe that it's my duty to do whatever I can to try to help. So, like I said, I think that's the reason I'm here. This is my brother. We've been friends for almost 40 years now. We go back a long ways, and if it's anything possible that I can I wish I could reach in my pocket and write him a check. Here you go, Dean, but I ain't got it like that. I'm trying to stay in business my damn self. So, but if there's anything that I can do to try to help, he's got a small business, ain't no stimulus. No stimulus is helping.
I haven't got a penny.
Not 1 penny from the government, no assistance. So what I'm trying to do is to tell you or see if you can find it somewhere in your heart to help my friend, Dean Chapman, out. I want to save this small business. I can't save everybody. I wish I could. I wish I could write checks out to every small business that's trying to survive and struggling, because I know it's a whole lot of them out there. Mine too, but I want to try my best to help my brother stay in business. So I'm gonna let Dean take it from here. That's why we're here, though.
Yes, thank
Tell
you,
him
CT.
tell him what you do, Dean.
Okay, I make officially licensed sports merchandise for the NCAA. My company right now, currently, I'm licensed with Fresno State, the Bulldogs, and I make the seat cushions out at Fresno State. You know, so when you go to the game and you see seat cushions, you buy it from me. Also, this particular seat cushion is patented. It comes with a laminated poster board. And so when you go to the game, if you want to say, you know, write a message or whatever, you can write the message on the poster board, erase it, and write a new one. I have the patent on this. I have the patent on this in the United States, Canada, and in all of South America.
Oh, man.
So, yes. So that's how I got it.
Having that patent is important.
That's what protects you.
Yeah, that
because
is
seat cushions have been in the game forever.
Yes.
Before we were born.
Exactly.
People could buy a seat cushion with the college logo or whatever. But if you purchase a seat cushion with a laminated poster board and a dry erase marker, you can only purchase it from me.
That's Dean.
Because of my 3 patents.
That's right.
My background, I was an engineer for 16 years back when CT and I were competing. And I worked right across the street over here, McDonald Douglas in Long Beach.
I remember.
I worked there for 16 years.
Man.
You know, so while you were at the post office, I was at McDonald Douglas. And that thing we have in common too, I didn't find this out until last week. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
And you were saying you were from?
I was born in Little Rock, but we from Pine Bluff.
Pine Bluff.
Yep, you know Pine Bluff.
Yes, I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that until last week.
That's right. Arkansas boys.
Arkansas boys. We're both
right.
Arkansas boys. And then here we get to California, grow up,
and wind up on stage.
Wind up on stage together. You know how destinies, how those things tie in is amazing to me.
And also the fact that a lot of people think that it's impossible to reach the heights that you reach and get where we was working 8-hour-a-day jobs, and if it was overtime, we worked longer than that, and still
made it to the gym.
Made it to the gym. This is dedicated to our craft as anybody up there. Absolutely. Working our ass off. You go to work, then you take your ass to the gym and go to work again.
Right.
And then compete.
Well, actually, competing for me back then was fun.
It was absolutely fun.
I'd pick like maybe 60 days out, sometimes 90 days out. So 3 months out, I'd say, okay, I'm gonna get into Mr. California.
Right.
You know, so 90 days out is where you got serious. Where you couldn't miss a day, you were strict on your diet, you know, and just really putting in the work. Because I'm not gonna have 15, 20, 25 people of my relatives come to the show and not make the top 5. Because the top 5 was where you got your iron. If you didn't get some iron, people would laugh at you like, man, why you having me come out here?
Embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, embarrassing yourself. So you took it extremely serious. Now we trained year round. You know, so you was always, like to me, I said, I wanna always be 90 days away from a show.
Right.
If I'm 90 days ready from a show, I'm ready to throw it up. You know, I'm gonna throw it up and let them have it. But, you know, so I was really strict about my diet.
Wait a minute, I got to. How old are you?
I'm 63.
63. Now, I don't talk to too many people older than me. I don't get the opportunity to do that. Dean got me by a year. Dean, 63 years old. Throw that again, throw that. What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I compete now. These are my trophies right here. And it's the story behind this. I began competing again. I had retired from competition. But it was a young man in 2015. In 2015 at the gym, found it for whatever reason to start talking trash to me in the gym about, hey, OG, I see a lot of people asking you questions, why everybody want to know from you and what's going on. So I said, well, I used to compete back in the day. And so he was like, oh, so you retired, huh, old man? And so I said, oh, man. I said, how old are you? And he was 41. His name is Show. And so he said, yeah, I'm getting ready for a show in about 4 months. I said, 4 months? And I had been training, don't get me wrong. So I said, man, I wonder if I could dust him off one more time just for this young man, because we both were going to be in the over 40, the Masters division. And I said, are you really going to get in the show? Because don't tell me you're going to get in the show and you just talking trash. Because I'm not going to let you disrespect me in the gym if you really think you know, somewhat of a bodybuilder. He said, somewhat of a bodybuilder? I said, well, you're 41 years old, I'll give you that. I said, I don't look like it right now, but if you give me 4 months to get ready for the show, I'm going to give you the best I got. Long story short, I came in 3rd on my comeback, and this is my first show competition right here. So I got 3rd on my comeback, and he didn't even place in the top 5. So you know when I came to the gym Monday, I came with my trophy in hand, and I said, come here, Show, come here. You know, so he came over there. I said, now, what was all that mess you was talking about the old man? And the old man, that man, shut him down. And then what I didn't realize, I picked up like 7 or 8 new clients. That people wanted me to train them, people from the competition, people from the gym. And then I said, okay, maybe I still got it. I competed from 2016 until last 2019. because last year in 2020, because of the COVID,
Right.
they didn't have any NPC competitions.
So we also have that in common. That I always tell, this is one of my sayings, Dean. I tell people that the most motivating thing that I ever heard
Yes.
came from somebody who told me I couldn't do it.
Absolutely.
You can't get no better motivation.
Not from the school we from.
Oh no.
You
Hell no.
have to show them.
Yeah.
You can't talk to them.
That's right.
You say, look, bring that ass
Bring
the
it.
night of the show,
Bring
and I'm
it.
gonna show you something.
Exactly.
I'm gonna show you
Oh,
something.
shoot.
And then I'm cold-blooded, right? I got to the show early. I arrived to the show early because back then you would check in at like 8 o'clock. And then the pre-judging would start about 9:30 when we competed. 9:30.
Right.
So I literally waited for him to show up so that he could have on number 17 and I have on number 18. I said, you can run, but you can't hide.
Yeah,
Today,
boy. Yep.
Every shot they call is going to be you and
Yep,
me.
you and me.
Man, he was so embarrassed. He felt so bad. He was like, dude, well, you cold-blooded. In fact, he left the gym.
Oh,
He
man.
wound up leaving that gym.
Feelings hurt that bad.
24-hour fitness gym. He didn't come back to the gym no more.
What?
He didn't come back to the gym because I talked about him for weeks. You know how you don't let up.
Yeah.
So, oh, this is the young man, the 41-year-old that couldn't be the 60-year-old.
Yeah.
So, you got to kind of like rub their nose in it when they mess with you.
Hey, which one of you motherfuckers is coming in second?
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Yes,
right
sir.
there. That's how we
Yes,
get down.
sir.
That's how we get
That's
down.
it, man.
All the way. So
we're gonna, Dean has a GoFundMe
Yes.
that's gonna be embedded in the video, so you'll be able to hit the link directly and do what you can. I mean, it's no certain amount, and I feel like that if everybody just does what they can, because some people can't do much because they're in the same situation. Like I said, I wish that I could have just wrote my brother out a check and everything. Hey, here you go, Dean, and because I would definitely do it. But I'm gonna be pitching in what I can to the GoFundMe. You better believe that. So
can I expand on that?
Of course.
See, so what's going on is I became officially licensed. In fact, I'm gonna grab a quick book to show you guys how serious this goes. I got to start in this with a gentleman I'm sure everybody is gonna recognize, Pete Carroll.
Oh yeah.
Pete Carroll, when he was at USC, gave me the opportunity. My first license to become officially licensed and sell merchandise was with Pete Carroll. Great guy, terrific guy. He said, Dean, what's your goal? I said, my entire goal for this is because I'm from the inner city,
Right.
like you. I said, I want to help create some jobs for these, because how can young people, the first thing they do, they come to me and they say, sir, Mr. Chapman, how can you tell me to stop selling drugs when you see me, you pulling over and talking to me and the dude selling drugs on the corner and we don't have a job? And I said, man, he's right. I got to give him something. I got to let him make some income so that he can take care of his baby mama
Yep.
and his 2 little kids, because the drugs is his only way out right now.
Yeah.
And so my heart desire was to get a sports merchandise company up. So Pete Carroll, he said, these are the young people that were all in South Central Los Angeles benefiting from the program. He said, I'll help you do it. If you are serious about hiring young people, I'll help you do it.
Man.
And so that's how I got my start. So can you imagine starting a business and having the USC football head coach
That's a foot in the door big time.
he grabbed the vision.
So under normal conditions, when the stadiums are packed with fans, like normally, I know that this sellout crowds.
Yes.
Everything is one. This is a thriving, fantastic business, and you have. A lot of young guys coming up don't know the importance of that patent.
Yes.
But having that patent
Protected.
prevents others from doing exactly what you're doing.
Or stealing your idea.
Or stealing your
outright, just
idea
stealing your idea.
altogether, and
Right.
they will do it in a
I know
heartbeat.
people who've had it done to them.
Heartbeat. Look,
Yes.
I got my trademarks. Everything is trademarked.
Absolutely.
Iron Addicts trademarked. But Dean, I go on Amazon, I go on eBay, and I see Iron Addicts shit all
still
over the
trying to
place,
steal it,
man.
and they're not
all
you.
over, and it ain't me.
Wow.
It's not me, Dean. If they
Wow.
don't get it from ctfucker.com, it's not me. And I see it all. And I'm a small dude. I mean, why my company is my family.
Absolutely.
Me and my kids, that's my company. And they stealing from my family, man.
Wow.
And they don't give a damn.
On something you built.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, and the shit, you know, it bothers the hell out of me. I'm like, look, I did this. You were nowhere around.
Exactly.
And I'm talking about companies in Japan,
Wow.
posting stuff with iron addicts all over it, and Russia's selling stuff with iron addicts all
That's
over it.
major knockoff.
Yeah,
Just
and I'm
trying
like,
to knock off your stuff.
and people like, hey, CT, you know, sometimes they'll come, hey, I got a faulty T-shirt or a faulty product, and I said, man, that's not me.
Wow.
Where did you buy it? I bought it off eBay. I bought it off Amazon. That's not me, man. I don't sell them. The only way you get my shit is go to ctfurniture.com, and then you know it's me. If you bought it from somewhere else, I can't help.
It's not your
And
money.
it bothers the hell out of me. So the importance
Yes.
of having that patent,
Yes.
the young businessmen need to know that and get
Absolutely.
started. Get your shit protected.
And I protected. What's interesting is when I met with Pete Carroll, my patent had already issued. It wasn't pending. Meaning
Yeah,
that
that's
pending
important.
means you don't
Yeah,
have it yet.
right.
You're going to get it,
Right.
but you don't have it. So, and I get chill bumps, you know, talking about it, because when I went to Coach Carroll, he said to me, he said, is your product protected? And I said, yes, it is. He says, I don't mean pending. And I said, no,
Yep.
sir, it is. And that's a story in and of itself, too. When I first met Pete Carroll, I really felt like that was, Oprah calls him a destiny moment.
Right.
Here I am, if you know South Central Los Angeles, on Adams and Figueroa, which
Yep.
is right up the street from USC.
Yep.
On the corner of Adams and Figueroa, there's a AAA headquarters for Southern California.
Right.
Big building. Next to the AAA headquarters is a B of A bank, and next to it is a FedEx Kinko's.
Okay.
Across the street from there is a restaurant that many years ago was the Sizzler.
Oh.
Now it's called the Grinder.
Uh-huh.
And when I say Oprah, a destiny moment, I'm inside the FedEx Kinko's making some copies of something. And I'm in there at the window, you know, but right here, the floor to ceiling glass window, about to pay. And I look across the street and I said, is that Pete Carroll? And so I said to the young man, excuse me, is that Coach Carroll? And the company said, yeah, I think that's Coach Carroll. And I knew that was my moment. I said, I wonder if he would help me get licensed. So I touched my pants and I said, oh, okay, I have my business cards. I'm gonna go ask him. I said, watch my stuff. And so I just dashed out the door, almost got hit by a car. Because in Figueroa,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And so
busy, very
cars
busy
stopped.
street.
Yeah, it's a busy street. And then he saw it because he was with 2 or 3 other gentlemen. He saw me in the car, blew on its horn, and I went across the street anyway, made my way across the street, jaywalking.
Yeah.
You know, and I said, excuse me, Coach Carroll. He said, catch your breath. He said, are you okay? What's, I said, I just wanted to speak with you. I saw you from the inside. I said, my name is Dean Chapman. Is it possible that you could help me get my products officially licensed? And so he says, well, where are your products at right now? And I said, can I be honest with you? I said, I'm a knockoff, I'm a bootlegger. I sell on the street, you know, but can you get me officially licensed?
Man.
And then he said, well, where are you headed with this? And I told him what I said about the jobs. I'm trying to create jobs for young people. Right now I have a crew of about 20, 25 kids that go in every direction, selling bootleg merchandise.
Yeah.
I said, but if you would help me become officially licensed, I could bump that up to 150, 200 kids. Well, he had a program called Better LA.
Oh.
And that was his, it's like the Boys and Girls Club.
Uh-huh.
And he said, well, what's in it for me and my kids? Would you hire my kids along with your kids, the 20, 25 that you have, to sell? And I said, man, that would be like a small army. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And he said, are you serious? And he said, meet me in my office. This was like on a Friday. Meet me in my office in Heritage Hall next Wednesday. When I showed up in his office, he had all the paperwork already ready.
What?
He said, sign here, initial there, sign here, sign there. And I was licensed.
Officially licensed just like
with
that.
the NCAA and USC.
Oh,
And
man.
then the thing that really, and again, here come the chill bumps, he said, this is not like bootlegging. You're gonna need some merchandise to be prepared on game day.
Man.
And so I said, he said, let me help you go and get you a line of credit.
What?
So he marched me into the USC credit union, and he said, I need this young man to have a line of credit.
What?
And on his word, because he's making $3-4 million a year. You know, I mean, he was winning national championships, 3 Heisman Trophy winners. He had, who was it? Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, and Reggie Bush. And then he had 3 national championships. So he was making hundreds of millions of dollars for it. So, you know, a little small $100,000 or $50,000 line of credit. They were like, man, okay, coach, is he with you? He's with me.
Man,
So he didn't
just
have to
like
give me.
that.
He didn't have to give me a penny. He got them to give me and then I paid the line of credit on time. I
Man.
said, Coach, I'm going to pay this off after a couple of games. And he said, absolutely, and that's what I did.
Man,
And so he
just
helped me.
like
He
that.
helped me to purchase more
And
merchandise.
so Pete Carroll, for you, was just like Dr. Dre is for me.
Absolutely.
We blessed.
Absolutely.
We are blessed, brother, to help you get in the door. We
Yes.
gotta, and so you're helping others by hiring
Absolutely.
those children. You're out to help, and that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
And
helping
they're in dire need. If
Yeah.
you think I'm in dire need,
Right.
because these are kids. I mean, my phone rings off the hook all the time. And they, Mr. Chapman, are we up yet? Mr. Chapman, are you?
See,
you
it's
know,
not just.
It's a ripple effect.
Right. It's not just, you're not just helping Dean Chapman, the kids. He's employing kids,
Right.
inner city kids with his business. So you're not just helping him, you're also helping inner city kids. So
Absolutely.
it's
And when you say that,
important to
I have
that
to,
we
I have to
mention
grab
that.
this too. Oh, here it is. It's already over here. Excuse me, I'm stepping off the set. But some people say, man, when you get the idea? I said, man, I'm from the inner city.
Yeah.
I'm from Compton in South Central Los Angeles. So I got
Y'all
involved.
know a Compton Superman right here.
Man, so I've
Compton.
been here's certificates that I have dating back. This is 1978.
Man,
Youth Motivation Task Force Program
They-
presented to Dean Chapman.
been helping young
1979.
people since 78, 79,
This
doing what we
1980.
can
Doing
to
what,
help
you know, so
young
I've been
people.
involved with creating jobs for many people in the community.
That's
because,
right.
You know, how can you tell a young lady, because this has happened many times, what are you doing on
Yeah,
the street
yeah.
corner doing what you're doing? And she said, you gonna give me a
You
job?
got something better?
Yeah, you got something
You
better.
got something better? What
And
you,
I
what
said,
you
come
got
to
better?
my office.
What you got to offer
Come
better
to
than
my
this?
office. Come to my office. And there's young men doing that same thing.
Exactly.
Because prostitution is male and
If,
female
if
these
they
days.
if they had an alternative.
They wouldn't be out there.
So Dean is providing an alternative
Yes, sir.
for these young people. Give them
sir.
something else to do. And that's, I mean, that is essential. It's so important. I can't emphasize how important it is.
Yes.
Okay, Dean, we're going to wrap it up. I hope you guys got something out of this. I enjoyed sitting down with my brother. I mean, he couldn't be closer if he was blood for almost 40 years now. The sensational, the amazing, the legendary Dean Chapman.
Thank you so much, CT. It's a pleasure being here.
We'll see you next time. Well, thank you motherfuckers for watching CT Fletcher Motivation on YouTube. Like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I don't give a fuck either way. But what you do need to do is take your punk ass over to ctfletcher.com and buy something. Cause I fucking said so.